2025 so far has been a year full of stuff that no one asked for. But do you know what else is bizarre and no one asked for? The JoJo Bizarre Adventure live action movie.
その変な頭は。ああ、今なんつった。東方丈介。
I swear this is the best worst movie that you ever see today. JoJo Bizarre Adventure is a fictional anime where people go around fighting each other just like Dragon Ball. We get started in the town of Morio, and just like in the manga or anime, there is a lunatic going around shooting arrows at people. And the people that already watched the series, they know that if you get hit by the arrow, you either die or get a magical power called stand. And they're very important to the story. Some of them die, and some others gain the so-called stand powers and go around town causing trouble. In the middle of all this confusion, we accompany Josuke and Koichi, two of the main characters. And let me just say, Koichi is extra annoying in this movie and too goody. Like in the manga, he has some personality, but here, when it translates into the movie, it's extra annoying. And let me just say, all the actors, they do not really look alike that much with their manga counterparts, which is fine because it's an adaptation, so they're not supposed to be identical twins. But I think they're all pretty good and they incorporate really good on the characters. It is actually a little bit cringy when they start talking anime stuff in real life. They're like, Nani? Oi, it's weird. It's like an otaku in an anime convention trying to say things that people say in anime in real life. It's really bizarre, but it has its charm. I kind of like it. I was actually hoping for the worst in this movie, but I actually started getting into the movie by the time I started to remember the story. And it's kind of like a guilty pleasure, I guess. I was like enjoying the movie. So the CGI effects are also not that bad.
なんだこの手の動きは。
In the first half hour of the movie, we just get presented to the characters. We get Josuke with his steak hair, Jotaro talking one of the best English ever.
Hey, Grandpa. Josuke already witnessed a stand in this town. You're right. A crisis may be approaching this town.
And Koichi, which is annoying but actually the best character of the show. He's, I think, my favorite in all of JoJo's ever. And part 4 is also my favorite. I find Koichi a really cool character because he's really shy and everything, but his stance, which is like a manifestation of himself, it's always swearing and saying shit, so I think it's really cool. I think he really represents shy people. We also get presented to the character Yukako, which is one of the first yandere ever in manga and anime, since JoJo is older than Yugoslavia, basically. She's a very interesting character and is based on Araki's wife and also a character made by Stephen King named Misery. Jotaro goes to Morio to investigate all the murders and stand sightings, and in the middle of that he actually finds Josuke, and they're actually from the same family. So Jotaro can actually explain everything that is happening to Josuke and what are stands. In the middle of the movie, we get this really cool fight scene between Angelo, this criminal water stand type guy, versus Jotaro and Josuke, and it goes on for half an hour. I don't mind. It was really cool. It was really good. And let me tell you something, I have been reading the JoJo manga ever since before the 2012 anime. So when I see these live action adaptations and they're so loyal to the manga and to the anime too, which came later, but I watched too, I can't help but feel excited, you know? And on that scene, when Josuke transforms Angelo into a rock or whatever, it's really cool to see. When I saw that, I started having second thoughts about the movie being bad. We then get to the second part of the movie, where Koichi and Josuke finds, by chance, who's causing all the trouble in town with the bow and the arrow. So they confront the duo that has been behind all this, the brothers Okuyasu and Keisho Nijimura. And Okuyasu has one of the coolest abilities in all the movie, manga, anime, whatever. He can erase everything that he touches. But he's also stupid, he had to be nerfed, so he ends up being defeated by Josuke. Next up, they just have to defeat Keisho Nijimura, which has also this cool stand where he can summon a bunch of little plastic-like soldiers, so Toy Story is also a JoJo reference. Keisho also ends up losing, and before he gets finished up, we learn why they have been messing around with the bow and arrow. Turns out they're actually just trying to find someone with a stand powerful enough to cure their father, and that's why they have been infecting everyone. But before they all can find a solution to that, Kira's stand ends up making a small appearance and steals the bow and arrow and ends up killing Keisho. The movie ends up just like that. There's a final dialogue between Josuke and Jotaro that he wants to fight and whatever. And it ends up with a third or less of all the series part 4 being told, which is fine by me because I want to see more of that. The soundtrack is okay, the costumes are on point, the CGI it's better than Marvel, so it's actually good. When I started this movie and I knew I was gonna review it, I was actually expecting it to be like beating a dead horse. But no, the movie surprised me in the middle of it. It's like I was expecting a Death Note live action and got a Samurai X live action instead. Also, the director of the movie, Mr. Takashi Miike, when he got the news that he was going to direct this movie, he got so excited that he didn't sleep for 3 days, or so I've read on the internet. But I think I can really feel a lot of that care being put into the movie. A lot of time, it's like I can feel the passion into the movie. There's references, there's great. The dialogue is not the best, and the acting on some parts are kind of, I don't know, but it's a great movie. I feel the passion, I feel the care, I feel the time spent into it, but it probably flopped, yeah. So that's why we're probably not getting another second live action JoJo movie. But if that would be possible, it would be amazing. So this movie is great. I would give a 8.3 out of 10. If you like JoJo, definitely watch it. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty enjoyable and good. And it's not just a great movie. It's Greto does it. Subscribe.